Moon. That's a thing. It's so weird too. Like, Moon was such a weird zombies map, I think. Like, I don't know if there was something ever alluding to Moon. I mean, besides the Doris thing, which is really cool in my opinion. I don't know why they decided to go with Moon, but great decision. Like, one zombies map I'm honestly surprised we don't have yet is a Paris zombies map, because I know that was supposed to be the replacement for Moon, or the idea for Moon, you know? Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to that. I guess they just changed their mind or decided not to go with it. The remake from Moon is such a good remake though. Like, it brings so much more color to the map, because like the original Moon is just so gray and gritty. I think it definitely has elements of all 4 previous maps before this, or all 3. I don't know how many there were. I guess 4, because you can count the Moon Man and George, and along with the Pentagon Thief, all as one, but instead of stealing your weapons, he steals your perks. So there's that. You know, like for the longest time, like with BO1, like I truly think BO1 was like the greatest like zombies game, just because like every map is a fucking it has something to offer for each map. You know, you can say BO2 is the best zombies game, but like it has Transit and Die Rise, and you know, people have mixed feelings about Nuketown and Buried, both of them. But for the most part, I mean, there's only like really 2 solid good maps in that game, and that's Origins and Mob of the Dead. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, those maps are probably like the 2 best zombie maps in the entire series, so I'll give them that. But in terms of holding up an entire game, I don't know. I think they're definitely on the same level though, because like with BO1, like it has a bunch of maps that are good, but I think the fact that BO2 has 2 of the best maps in zombies history, again, like that's the only reason I'm saying like they're even with each other. And again, like each of those like maps that aren't as great in BO2, all of them can be fun if you make them fun. I mean, like Transit's really fun with friends, but like most gamers, including myself, I don't have friends, so I don't know why corporate America thinks that, oh man, people love playing with their friends. Yeah, which one's corporate America? And then what else I love is like, I remember the things I hate about Destiny is like fire teams of 3 for the most part. Like there's always one friend that's forced to walk. There's always that one friend that is forced to walk on the grass instead of the sidewalk because the sidewalk isn't big enough. That's what it feels like with Destiny. I remember when the beta came out for Destiny. Oh my god, I felt so bad. Like I couldn't play with any of my friends because it was only fire teams of 3. So yeah, all my friends were having fun, and I was just doing the Archon Priest for the first time, or whatever his name was, like the Kel. You get what I'm saying though. Like the first mission, literally the first mission. Not the first mission, but the second mission, technically. After you go to the tower and you go back to get a warp drive or something. I don't fucking know. Long story short is I was a friend who had to walk on the grass because none of my friends wanted to let me walk on the sidewalk beside them. That's one of the things I really don't miss being a kid is that right there. It's just like the hierarchy of like being a kid. Like no kid is like really that smart enough like saying, oh, this guy's walking by himself, someone should like, I don't know, walk with him. And like that's not me being a bitch, but like, you know, when you're having lunch with someone, let's say, or like lunch with a group of people and they only have room for like 6 people, you know, they're not gonna sit, I don't know, X amount of people alone at the table, or like one guy alone at the table. Like more times than not, like it will be like 3 and 3, not 3 and 3, like 4 and 3 maybe. I don't fucking know. Like if you have 7 people and there's a table, you get what I'm saying. They're not gonna let the one guy sit all alone at the table. Okay, that's just stupid. And you know, if that happens to you, man, like King, I'm here for you, man. And honestly, like lunch may have been a bad example to give because it really isn't that big of a deal. But yeah, being a kid and having to walk on the grass because there wasn't enough room on the sidewalk, it really, I don't know. You really showed your place at that time. But yeah, this right here for zombies, like we knew there was going to be a zombies map, but this right here, this pyramid was so weird. It's such a weird room, to be honest with you. It's so quirky. And then when you open it up, there's like this little girl inside, and it's like, what? Oh, I have to try and power. That should help. Oh, damn, we died. We're almost back to Nocturne Totem, which is going to be epic if you ask me. But yeah, like, there were a lot of hints to this. Like, if you look at it, I mean, I know I said, like, Doris was the only one, but technically, I mean, there was the 1 in 5, really. I mean, you were able to see Area 51 there. And, like, I don't know, that's just, like, a really strange thing to put in. And then Nuketown eventually came in later on.